Let me just start off by saying this. The New York Knicks are absolutely one of the worst franchise in all of sports. The worst franchise. I don't know where to begin with this team. I've been with this team since I was 9 years old. The first time I really remember watching the Knicks was when they lost the NBA championship to the San Antonio Spurs. Since then, it's been nothing but downhill. And I'm tired of it. I'm quite annoyed. And everything starts at the top. Everything starts with the front office. James Dolan, he has to go. Everybody has to go. From the top all the way down to the ball boy, everybody has to leave. And I can sit down here and list a bunch of moves that the Knicks did that put us in the ground till this day, and I'm going to do it. All right, I'm going to start with the first one. Allen Houston. You gave Allen Houston $100 million with some bad knees. He only gave us 2 seasons. He couldn't even finish the last 2 seasons of his contract. You gave us no financial stability, no type of movement to be able to make any plays for any other free agents. You also sat here and gave us Jerome James. You gave us Jared Jeffries, $30+ million. To do what? Stand in the wing and shoot bricks? To do what? Just take up and occupy space? This team is despicable. I cannot stand them. We've had 13 coaches. 13 coaches in 20 years. 13. You understand what it's like to have 13 coaches in 20 years? And then people want to ask, why did Kristaps Porzingis left? In his young season, in his young career with the Knicks, he already had 3 coaches. What type of stability are we doing here in New York? And then you wonder why I'm a Kawhi Leonard fan. You wonder why I sit here and root for the Los Angeles Clippers. You asked me in the past, why do I root for the Orlando Magic and why do I root for the Minnesota Timberwolves? The Knicks have given me nothing. They have given me nothing to root for. I cannot stand this team. At one point, you had Steve Francis and Stephon Marbury. They are the same player. They play the same position. You had them, and you told us that you was trying to envision a backcourt where it was Walt Frazier and Earl Monroe. I'm talking to you, Isaiah Thomas. You have a big role to play in this. I hope you're watching this. You have a big role to play in this. The only time the Knicks ever had that time where we was on the right track was when we sat here and we hired Donnie Walsh. We hired Donnie Walsh. Donnie Walsh made all the moves that were necessary. He brought in Amare Stoudemire. We had a litany of players that can surround Amare, and then we could have built up from there. But no, James Dolan wasn't satisfied. Carmelo wanted to come to New York, so what does he do? He forces Donnie Walsh to make a trade to get Carmelo, blowing up our team in the process, and leaving us with a shaky roster. We don't re-sign Donnie Walsh, and before you know it, we have this team with Melo, we have this team with Stoudemire, we have a bunch of these veterans. We make the playoffs a couple of times, but we never make it again after 2013. I'm sad with this team. We're the team where we constantly make horrible decisions, and everybody else pays for it. We traded for Stephon Marbury. And in the process, we traded him to Phoenix. I apologize. We traded him to Phoenix. And after that, the next year, Phoenix goes and wins 62 games. 62 games. We traded for Stephon Marbury. The Phoenix Suns won 62 games. We did the same thing with the Orlando Magic. We gave away Penny Hardaway, who was on 1 year left. We traded away Trevor Ariza. We brought back Steve Francis. What does Orlando do? Orlando goes and makes the NBA Finals in the next 2 seasons. We traded for Andrea Bargnani. I could cry right here. Andrea Bargnani. We gave away a first-round pick. Let me tell you how that first-round pick played out. The first-round pick ended up going to Toronto. With that, Toronto then drafted a guy named Jakob Poeltl. After that, in 2 seasons, they traded Jakob Poeltl along with DeMar DeRozan and I believe another player to get Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard ends up on the Toronto Raptors. What does the Raptors do? The Raptors win the championship. The Knicks, they are the base. They are the base. They are the foundation of my weakness. I cannot stand this team. This is why I have 1 foot out of the door. This is why I have 1 foot out of the door. I'm this close to just changing my jersey and becoming a Clippers fan. Sorry, Laker Nation. I'm the Clippers. I'm this close with them. I can go on and on with this team. I can list everything about them. But we would be here all day, and it's time for me to go home. I've had enough. I don't want to start cursing. Carl told me not to curse. So with that being said, this is Ziggy Zig signing out. Please watch us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Listen to our blogs. Listen to what we do. Watch what we do. Thank you. Zig signing off. Peace. Oh, wait. Knicks, whichever way. Knicks. Yeah, that sounds about right. L. I hate them. Thank you.